Hey folks, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. I certainly am. Today we're doing an updated media collection. I'm not going to be going through everything, I'm just going to be going through the new stuff that I've got. So if you want to see everything up until the beginning of last year, then I'll leave a link to that video in the description. Let's get into it. So following suit from last year, I'm literally going to just start with my Laserdiscs. I only have about 3 new ones. Yeah, there's a bit of a story on each of these. And it's mostly about the fact that each of these 3 Laserdiscs, you literally cannot get them in the UK. It's literally either Japan or America. That's literally it. It's so rare to find copies of each of these films on Laserdisc in the UK. I was so lucky to get these in this country for cheap. So this first one, this is the film that got me into Laserdiscs, okay? Well, it's not technically. It's the film that got me back into Laserdiscs. I watched a YouTube video where it was like an advert for this film. It said, get it now on VHS, Video 8, and Laserdisc. And I was like, oh, Laserdisc, that's cool. So I started researching into it, and eventually I found a player. I got the player, I found loads of Laserdiscs for cheap. The film that got me back into Laserdiscs was none other than All Dogs Go to Heaven from 1989. I've only seen it once. It's so crazy, this film. It's a musical, and I hate musicals. But this film, I can tolerate it. I can tolerate the musical segment. But yeah, here's the front, here's the back. Yeah, this is the film that got me into Laserdisc. I wanted it for ages, but when I got into Laserdiscs, there was none for sale in this country. It was either America or it was very, very expensive in this country. And this one, I got it, I think it was about £6. And it was on clearance, and the person that was selling it had no idea how much it was worth. This one, I've also wanted for ages, and I only just managed to get it. And this, I'm going to take it out of its protective sleeve. This is Gremlins 2. There's the front. There's the back. I love Gremlins 2. People say that they don't like it. I love it. It's so good. That's Gremlins 2. Again, it was a very rare one. I got it, I think it was about £15 when I got it, so it's not cheap, but considering how much the other ones go for, which was like 30 plus or 60, I got it for a steal. That was a steal. Okay, this one is actually extremely expensive. I got it for so good price. At the time, there were 2 in Japan. There was a special one also in Japan. It was very expensive. This one popped up. It was in the UK. Oh my god, it was a good price. OMG. And I got it because the film is cool, and apparently it's like a special version or something, I don't know. But this is Tron from 1982. There's the front, there's the back. This film is really cool. There was 2 in Japan, and they were all right prices, but I didn't want to buy it from Japan because if I bought it and then imported it to the UK and then tested it and it didn't work, I'd have to send it all the way back to Japan, and it would cost a fortune. So it's expensive. This one came out on eBay in the UK, £15. It was something like £15, and I was very lucky. I was very lucky with all 3 of these. That is all for the Laserdiscs. Now we're going to move on to VHS and DVD. So in terms of VHS, I have loads of VHS now. The first VHS that is new to my collection since last year. Oh my god. I love this film so much. Okay, I have this film on 3 formats now, and this is Hulk from 2003. It is one of my most favourite movies of all time. I love the editing in this film. I think Eric Bana as Bruce Banner is such a good choice, and people hate this film and I absolutely love it. Okay, there's the front, you can't really see. There's the back. This is Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, and I think this is the digital edition. I really don't know. There's the front, there's the back. But this is Rumbelows, the Beginner's Guide to Camcorder Techniques. There is the front, there is the back. There's only 2 copies of that Rumbelows camcorder video online. One of them is my one. I digitized it and put it online. The other one is one that came out literally 2 weeks ago, and I think it's just some guy that copied my one. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm sorry if I wrongfully accused you. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. This is part 1 of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I do have part 2. There's the front, there's the back. The adverts inside this tape case are really weird because it's like, there's that one at the top, it says Kevin Turvey Investigates, and it has Rick Mail in it, and I was like, I wonder what on earth this is. And I went on YouTube and I found a clip of it. It's just Rick Mail talking to a camera for 15 minutes. Like, I'm not even kidding. It looks terrible. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy again, part 2. There's the front, there's the back. The next film, I didn't even know I have it on VHS. I didn't buy this, I just found it in a box somewhere. And this is Cats and Dogs from 2001. Cats and Dogs from 2001. Front, back. Something weird about this one is on the front, it says special edition Lou artwork. Is that Lou? I haven't seen Cats and Dogs in forever, but all I remember is a Christmas tree factory exploding. The Lion King. Front, back. Right, the next one, oh my god. This was probably the first VHS I ever watched, and it was many years ago. I want to say it was about 13 or 14 years ago. And this is the first VHS that I actually watched, and this is the actual one. And this is Wallace and Gromit and the Wrong Trousers from 1993. There's the front, there's the back. This one's a dual tape thing, right? And this series is great, but this case looks really cheap. And it's bottom, series 2, the full series. There's the front, there's the back. The next one, this is also one that I got on eBay. I forgot about that, I got that one on eBay. And I didn't even get it because I liked it, okay? This is Blackadder the Second, or Blackadder 2 Part the First. Front, back. But yeah, I didn't get it because I liked it, I just get it because it had the really old BBC Video logo on it, the planet, and then it wraps around and it spins. It's so cool. The next one is one that the only VHS I've ever made myself, and it's awful. But this is 100% Wolf on VHS. I'm probably the only person in the world to have this on VHS. Front, back. I made this cover myself and it's absolutely terrible. It's like you can't even see anything. But yeah, if you want to make a VHS of of a film, go and do it because it's a cool experience. It's difficult, but it is definitely an experience you will not regret. I did not regret making that VHS. The next tape, this one I can't even watch because it's all rotted and stuff. And this is John Carpenter's The Thing from 1983, I think. There's the front, there's the back. I have 3 more tapes. These ones I got on eBay, and they all come together. They're all in their own little pack, see? They're all in their own little, like, box set. A Day at Magic Kingdom. Front and back. A Day at the Disney Studios. Front and back. And my favourite, A Day at Epcot Center. Front and back. Yeah, that's all my VHS tapes. Now we're going to move on to all the new DVDs that I've got. Let's start with these ones because they don't work. Or this one doesn't work. Which one's the other one? This one doesn't work. And this is the full first series of The League of Gentlemen. There's the front, there's the back. It doesn't work, this one. I tried to read it and it just doesn't want to do it. Probably because the DVD is like scratched beyond belief. Then I have the full second series of The League of Gentlemen. There's the front, there's the back. Yeah, this one does work, or it does work, but it's very, very slow. The next one, I actually got this a few days ago. It's not like a brand new DVD that I just bought. I just found it downstairs a few days ago. But this is the Wallace and Gromit trilogy thing. There's the front, there's the back. It contains A Grand Day Out, The Wrong Trousers, and A Close Shave. So this is a great trilogy, okay? If you've never seen this trilogy, see it. And this is, and I don't want to break this. This is Back to the Future, the trilogy. There's the front, there's the back. This was a childhood evening, okay? You'd open this up and you'd say, which Back to the Future do you want to watch? That was a lot of my childhood, just watching Back to the Future. The next film, I only have this film on DVD because I also have it on Laserdisc, and it is Tron, the 20th Anniversary Edition. There's the front, there's the back. Okay, this one, got it on DVD because I made a VHS of it and I didn't want to pirate it. And this is 100% Wolf on DVD. There's the front, there's the back. Here we go. And I only got these DVDs because this TV show was so cool and I wanted to watch the DVD. I wanted it on DVD. And this is Harry Hill's TV Burp Gold. There's the front, there's the back. If you've never watched an episode of TV Burp, you should, because it is so good. But yeah, that's that one. I then have Harry Hill's TV Burp Gold 2. There's the front, there's the back. I sure remember when I was very, very, very young, because this was a long time ago, I watched an episode of TV Burp, and I remember seeing the animation of Harry Hill walking along. That is something you don't forget, is something like that. But yeah, then we have Harry Hill's TV Burp Gold 3. There's the front, there's the back. I do need to get the other two. There's two more TV Burp Gold DVDs, and it's the best bits exclusive or something. It's called something like that. And then there's the Cream of TV Burp, which is my favourite one because it has the Insect EastEnders segment in it. This DVD is beautiful, and it is such a good show. And this is Wolf's Reign. There's the front, there's the back. This DVD it's beautiful. I love it so much. Then I have these. These are my box sets. Only 2 box sets. I'm gonna go this one because it's one of my favourite sitcoms, and it's The IT Crowd. It's Series 1 to Series 3. There's the front, there's the back. Front, back of Series 3. Front, back of Series 2. Front and back of Series 1. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen an episode of it, you should, because it is really cool. And then the final box set, because I only have 2, and this is Mongrels, Season 1 and Season 2. There's the front, there's the back. I don't know how to feel about it, but it's pretty good, I guess. It's a bit extreme in places. Especially I think in Season 1, or no, was it Season 2? There's a Halloween special and it's really weird. There's the front of Season 1, front, back, the front and back of Season 2. On their own, these DVDs, this one is like £5 on its own, and this one is like £15 on its own. That box set though, this box set, I bought it brand new on Amazon. There were about 6 copies left when I bought it, and I literally got it on Amazon. I think it was about £13, so I saved a bit of money there. Apparently Season 1 is on Blu-ray, but Season 2, it was cancelled before it even got onto Blu-ray, so it wasn't great. That's all my DVDs. I can go through my new Blu-rays. There's only 2 of them. Yeah, these are the only 2 Blu-rays that I got that are new, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get my favourite film on Blu-ray because I want it on Blu-ray, and it was really cheap when I got it. So City of Ember on Blu-ray, my favourite film of all time. There's the front, there's the back. And then the other Blu-ray that I got it because it was a special edition, and it's really cool. And this is Fantastic Mr. Fox, the Criterion Collection edition. There's the front, there's the back. It also comes with this book, and I already have like the making of book, which is basically the same as this little booklet thing that you get with it. But in the back, I think it's in the back, if you've seen the film, there's this comic that Ash reads called White Cape. It's in here, and there's literally an entire comic strip for White Cape in there. A fun fact as well, someone that I'm related to was an animator in this film. They were animation director or key animator or something, I don't know. That is all the DVDs, VHS and Laserdisc that I've got. I didn't get any new HD DVDs. In fact, I've got less than I did last year. But yeah, I also have mini discs. I only have 10 of them and they're blank, so... But yeah, that's all my mini discs. I'm not going to take them all out. But yeah, I also have my mini disc recorder. There it is. That's it. And I also have this new stereo. Yeah, this is my new wooden stereo. I love it. Yeah, one thing that isn't quite right about it, there's a few things, but this is number one. Number one is the tape thing ejects really freaking slowly. I put brake fluid on it, like brake cleaner, because apparently it gets rid of grease. I put that on it and it fixed it for a while. Now it's all gunged up again. Yes, I like listening to Hoover. White noise from a Hoover.
A dwi yn fersonol wi'n tynnu gwahaniaeth rhwng
Why is it every time? Why do I always get Welsh radio stations when I do this? This is a problem that my other stereo had, is that it wouldn't fast forward or rewind, and I couldn't fix it. That's literally one of the only reasons I moved back to this stereo. But yeah, it works. In fact, it sounds better than it did before. Because I fixed it, I think. There's a cool thing you can do with this. I'm going to show you what it is. If you're like, oh, I want to fast forward whilst being able to hear, you just hold this down, kind of. And it fast forwards. It's supposed to be the pause button, but you can do funny things with it, and it's cool. I don't know why it does this, but you can do it. You probably shouldn't do that, but it's cool. And I'm sorry if that offended someone, because I know that it will. I don't know, there's not really any bass. I don't know why. Yeah, this is a really cool stereo. It's not really part of my media collection, but it plays the media. I think this stereo thing, I think it came from Germany. It's a really old stereo, but it came from Germany. It's very 30-ish years old. It was manufactured in 1998, so cool. But yeah, that was me going through my media collection. It's only an update. That's not my entire media collection. If you want to see my entire media collection as of last year, I will leave the video in the description for you to watch. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then like, subscribe, and whatever, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So goodbye, guys. Yeah, bye.